Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vibrantly Healthy Mom Show. I am so glad to have you here today. It is a beautiful day where I am today. I hope it is by your house as well. I know a lot of y'all have had tons of snow. We are almost to March, so spring is not too far away. I am so glad, like I said, to have you here today. I would love to have you let me know that you are either here live or have stopped by later and watched the recording. And you can do that simply by commenting below and just saying hello, tell me where you're tuning in from, or give me a simple heart or this is a thumb, not a heart. Give me a thumbs up or a heart. I need to get these things straight. They're simple things in life, but I would love to know that you have stopped by here to tune in. So my name is Laura Bostrom, for those of you that don't know me and have not stopped by here for the Vibrantly Healthy Mom Show before. And I am here every week at 12 o'clock noon on Tuesdays, Eastern Time. And we're just always discuss a little bit different things having to do with our health and our wellness, talking about things that can hopefully serve you well in your world. And today we are going to be talking about how you can determine what's best for you. So you know what it's like when you are looking to become healthier, to do some things, to change some things up for yourself. Such as maybe you want to start dieting so that you can lose weight or just feel better. Or maybe you need to exercise, and so you start a new exercise program. But what kind of diet do you go on, or what kind of exercise do you do? And if you go on the internet and do searches on these types of things, what do you find? You find a ton of information. You find a endless list of diets that are out there. I mean, there's vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But which one's right? They all are. Well, most of them are. But that's within a certain realm of kind of thing. So what I mean is they're all right for a certain person, meaning everybody is different. So what's right for one person isn't necessarily right for the next. So yes, the vegan diet might be right for one person, but not right for another. Or a keto diet might be perfect for a particular person, but for another one, maybe not so much so. So this can make it really tricky when you are trying to figure out what's the right thing for you to do. So what do you do? How do you determine what is the best thing for you, since there are so many good options out there for dieting and exercising and different kinds of supplements? How do you know what you should do for you? Well, you have to start somewhere, because you're not going to just get this like magic little thing that falls down on you that says, this is what you're supposed to do. This is for you. And I'll tell you from my past, years ago, when I was trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with me, with my health, I went to a doctor that he basically had the mindset that one size fits all when it comes to a diet. And so he put every single one of his patients on a vegan diet. And so I went on a vegan diet because that's what he told me to do. So I'm thinking, okay, well, this is what the doctor says, and I want to get better, so I'm going to eat a vegan diet. And I did this for 2 years, 2 whole years. Unfortunately, a vegan diet was not the best thing for me. I had eventually moved on to another doctor because I was not getting the results that I was looking for. And so I'd heard of this other doctor, so I went to him, and he did a lot of blood work and found out that the vegan diet was really not for me. I had gotten worse. I started feeling worse than I did when I went to that first doctor. So something was wrong. And if I would have been smarter back then, I would have figured out, you know what, I don't think this diet is for me, but I didn't tune into that. It took another doctor, like I said, doing blood work, discovering that my amino acids were like, I had none. I had no amino acids, no minerals, no vitamins, no hormones. I mean, my body was literally wiped out of absolutely everything. And I'm not blaming it completely on the vegan diet I went on at all. That's not what I'm saying. I had a lot of other issues. He discovered I had chronic Lyme disease and an autoimmune disorder and things like that. So there were definitely things that came into play. Besides the fact that I had 6 babies and I also had 3 miscarriages, I know there was a lot that I had going on in my life that could have contributed to my body being so depleted. But I certainly know for sure that the vegan diet did not help me. And I am not bashing the vegan diet because I know some people that thrive on a vegan diet. It is for them. It works well for them. For me, it did not. And this doctor that I went to that did the blood work, he's like, you need to get off from this vegan diet. And he felt the best diet for me was a paleo diet, which meant meats, fruits, and veggies. That's basically what it consists of. And when I switched my diet, it like totally changed things for me. And eventually my blood work changed where I had the amino acids and minerals and vitamins and all of that. And yes, the doctor did a lot of other work with me and supplemented with all kinds of vitamins and minerals and things like that as well. But I began to feel so much better just when I switched my diet. So the lesson to be learned here for all of us is that you have to try. First of all, you have to try something or you're not going to know if something's going to work for you. And then when you try it, you have to pay attention. Last week in our episode of the Vibrantly Healthy Mom Show, we talked about listening to your body, and you really have to tune in and be aware of, what's going on. So yes, in the beginning, when you are trying something new, you just try it. So maybe you have read things about the vegan diet and you're like, I think that might be a good way for me to go. Well, by all means, give it a try and pay attention to your body and see what happens. See how you feel. See if it is the right thing for you. But you got to realize that when you start out with something new and try some things, you're not going to necessarily have it all figured out, and that is okay. But don't do like I did and wait 2 years. I should have I think I was feeling not well enough that I maybe didn't even realize, this diet is making me worse. But pay attention. If you're getting worse, if you're not doing as well as you were, then probably whatever diet you have gone on, whether it be paleo, keto, vegan, vegetarian, whatever it might be, then it maybe isn't the right diet for you, and then switch it up. So again, know that everybody's uniquely different. Start someplace. You have to try something and know that you don't have to have it all figured out. And then pay attention to how your body is responding to that diet or the new kind of exercise that you've tried. Because it's not just about diet. It can be about absolutely anything that you add to your life. But exercise is another one. When you're starting a new exercise plan, if you haven't been exercising, you're trying to think, well, what would be right for me? Well, if running is something that sounds like something you'd absolutely hate, well, probably that's not going to be the thing that you're going to try. Because if you're going to hate something, you're probably not going to stick with it, first of all. And you may have a negative attitude about it. Your body may respond negatively to it. So, start in the place where it seems most evident to you that you might actually enjoy that thing. So if it's Pilates that you've been reading about and hearing your friends doing, and maybe you've got some friends that go to a Pilates studio and you're like, I'm going to go with them. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, then try that. But again, you're not going to know if that's right for you until you actually give it a try. So like I said, you're not going to have it all figured out before you just step out there and give it a try. And then here's the thing. Once you do try something, and whether it be a diet, whether it be a kind of exercise or maybe some supplements, and you listen in to your body and you pay attention to how you're responding to it, depending on what you find, you may need to switch things up. So switch things up rather than give up. So if you're wanting to eat more healthy and the first thing that you try doesn't quite cut it for you, it doesn't do what you were wanting it to accomplish, whether it be give you more energy, help you to lose weight, whatever it is, if it's not accomplishing those goals, then don't give up. Just realize that maybe wasn't for you, and then switch it up to something different. Try a different kind of a diet or a different kind of exercise. So I really encourage you not to just, say, I'm done. I'm not going to do this because this didn't work. Try something different. So my challenge for you today is to Do some research. First of all, decide what is it you want to add into your life. Do you want to add in exercise? Do you want to change up your diet so you can be healthier? Do you want to check into like supplements that are out there that maybe would help you to thrive and be healthier in your life, taking care of maybe some things that you know you're not getting in your diet? Whatever that is for you, decide on what the topic area is and then research it. Do some research and learn about all the different options that are out there for you and for whatever that area is. So learn about all the different diets that there are, or learn about all the different kinds of exercises there are. And then think about yourself and your own schedule and think about what seems like it would fit in well with you and who you are, and then have that be the place that you start. Okay? And then get started with it. Stick with it for a while and take note of how your body is responding to it. And then again, if it's not responding well, like mine did not, to a vegan diet, then switch it up. Get out there and do some more research and switch it on to the second thing that you saw that maybe was the right thing for you. So that's it for today, and I hope that you find that this helps you to know a little bit better what is best for your body when you dive into something new like this. I hope you all have a great rest of the week, and I'll look forward to seeing you here next week, same time, same place for our next episode. Bye, everyone.